Yesterday, we were talking about Facebook's latest feature, Graph Search. It returns highly personalized search results based on what you like. Facebook gets all that information from you, which brings up the question, are you sharing too much? It's time to continue our conversation with Tech Life expert Jennifer Jolly. Are there new privacy settings that I need to enable, or will my old ones work?
With Graph Search, it's actually easier to customize all of your content and make sure that you're really managing your content and controlling what people can see about you, what people can search about you. So the best thing to do is go to the Facebook Help Center or actually go into your Graph Search bar and type in Facebook Graph Search. It will give you a bunch of tutorials that are easy to understand, easy to follow. So try it, take it for a test drive, take a look at the results, and then there's a little lock icon at the top of your Facebook page. Hover over that for a second and it'll take you to privacy shortcuts. I have found that by really diving into this, diving into Graph Search, diving into privacy concerns, I have learned a lot more about who can see what on my Facebook. It's been a nice education for me, and it's been a lot easier for me personally to adjust things. And I actually found that I had my privacy settings a little over the top. It was anytime I would post anything, say from my mobile phone, it was only shared with me until I went in and clicked it with a specific group of friends. I've actually in the last few days made a lot more things public because I want people to see that I'm in Manhattan talking about, Graph Search, or I want people to see that I'm proud of my family for what they're doing or what they're talking about. So I have actually found it to be kind of reverse, that we worry so much, there's a lot of misinformation out there. This actually makes it a little bit easier to get control of your content.
Now, is there a way that I can opt out of it to not use Graph Search at all, obviously, or not being included in other people's Graph Searches? Say I don't want people to know that I like drinking Bloody Marys and eating raw oysters. I just assume that information never get out there. Is there a way for me to disclude myself from anyone else's searches?
Well, Danny, the secret's out. We all know that the way to your heart is through raw oysters and spicy Bloody Marys, right? But absolutely, you can untag yourself from any of those comments. You can hide those comments or those photos from your timeline. If anyone else has tagged you or linked you, you can ask them to untag you. You can make those specific posts or that information private, only me activity. You can customize everything, and you can spend anywhere from 5 minutes doing it to a couple of hours, depending on sort of how in the weeds you want to get with it, how specific that you want to get with it. You cannot opt out of Facebook Graph Search. It's part of what Facebook is all about today. I think you're going to find, once you play with this new tool, once you get to know it, that it's a lot less scary and a lot more useful than you think.
All right, super. Jennifer, anything else you'd like for the viewers to know about Graph Search?
Well, I just wrote a whole bunch about it, and this is maybe even for your own background, on USA Today. So I kind of walk you through all of the settings, and I want you to be able to do this specifically so you can get rid of the oysters. But just go through those settings. A couple of tips. I have found, I expected it to be a lot more of a pain than it was. It's actually a lot easier. Facebook's done a lot of tutorials, and they've done a lot of things to make sure that you don't get any unpleasant surprises. All
right, super. Because I dislike unpleasant surprises, embarrassing Facebook fails, that sort of thing. Not that I've ever committed any.
To unpleasant surprises.
All right, super. Jennifer, great talking with you. Enjoy the rest of your summer. I'll see you on Facebook.